Hi, this is Sally, Book Talks, bringing you the best books from around the world every day. Today, we're exploring a book about making ideas stick. 6 proven paths to make concepts resonate. The ideas discussed here encompass everything from product concepts to teaching methods, advertising campaigns to scientific theories. This could be a sports commentary session, an educational course, or even a single abile statement, a speech, a confession, or even just one memorable phrase. Stickiness means being understandable, memorable, and capable of influencing behavior. In essence, it's about resonating deeply with people. If your ideas can't connect at this level, you'll struggle to influence others or achieve success. This makes the book's topic relevant to absolutely everyone. No matter your profession, if you want to make an impact in society, this applies to you. Authors: Chip Heath, Stanford; business school professor, and Dan Heath, Harvard. Duke researchers spent a decade studying sticky ideas. They successfully applied these principles through consulting and billhead books. Their research identified 6 principles: simplicity, unexpectedness, concreteness, credibility, emotional resonance, and storytelling. Let's break down these 6 principles one by one. First principle: simplicity. Effective communication requires stripping ideas to their core. The goal isn't to impress with complexity, but to spread understanding. We want audiences to remember and act, which thrives on clarity, not complexity. What spreads better, complicated messages or simple ones? The Heath brothers argue simplicity always wins in communication. How do we achieve this simplicity? 2 steps. Step 1. Identify your core idea. For company philosophy, find the central tenet. For advertising, identify the key message. For speeches, distill the main argument. Step 2. Express this core with precision and brevity. Brevity means clearly articulating the core idea without fluff, like proverbs that convey wisdom in few words. The Heath brothers advise: prefer sentences over paragraphs, 2 periods over 5, meaning keep statements concise. Let's examine a case study. The Duncan Daily, a successful local newspaper in Dunn, North Carolina, reaches every household in town. Publisher Hoover Adams needed to communicate his philosophy. Local media must prioritize community stories. As Adams famously said, even if a nuclear bomb explodes, unless radiation reaches Dunn, it's not news in Dunn. Adams wanted this principle ingrained in every team member, from journalists to typesetters. How could he crystallize this philosophy effectively? He created an ultra-concise mantra: names, 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 repeating the core word 3 times. This simple phrase perfectly encapsulated their mission. Like Adams roaring in the newsroom, "More local names in our paper." An unforgettable directive for journalists and editors. Local names trump global events. A stray cat's name here matters more than distant disasters. Names, names, names. This sticky mantra guided all decisions at Duncan Daily, from front page stories to editing choices. Which stories deserve prime placement? What's truly newsworthy? What gets cut when space is limited?
But creating simplicity often faces two major challenges.
First challenge: too many essential elements competing for priority. Solution: ruthlessly prioritize. Identify the single most crucial element as core. To make the crucial point shine, we must let go of good but secondary ideas. Second challenge: explaining complex concepts like electron movement to elementary students. How to simplify. The Heath brothers suggest using analogies connecting new ideas to familiar concepts. If students understand planetary orbits, compare electrons to Earth orbiting the Sun. If not, describe electrons as runners circling a track. Imperfect but effective communication. Hollywood uses this approach through high-concept pitches, comparing new films to classics. Speed becomes Die Hard on a bus. 13. Going on 30 as Big for Girls. Alien as Jaws in space. This strategy clarifies creative vision and helps audiences instantly grasp a film's essence. First principle. Summary. Simplicity. Simple ideas spread better. Achieve this by 1. Identifying core ideas. 2. Expressing them concisely through pronunciation and analogy. Second principle. Unexpectedness. The key challenge. Capturing and holding attention. You can't command attention. You must earn it. The Heath brothers show unexpected ideas. Better maintain focus and stick in memory. Surprise triggers focused thinking, creating stronger mental imprints. 3. Types of effective unexpectedness. First type, presenting shocking facts, like toothbrushes over 3 months old harbor 4x more bacteria than toilet water. After 35, your body loses calcium faster than it absorbs. Or 300 million cells die every minute. Trump was the only petless U.S. president in 150 years. These statements work well for political, social messaging, while such claims need factual support. Exaggerated marketing claims risk backlash. Example: this drink extends lifespan by 10%. Sounds impressive, but requires solid evidence. Second type, breaking mental models. Our brains predict outcomes. Disrupt this to create surprise. Like a journalism class exercise, students write leads about school attending a Sacramento seminar. Event details. Principal Peters announced Beverly Hills High's attendance at Thursday seminar. Featuring anthropologist Dr. Hutchins and Governor Brown, students craft at standard leads. Most wrote variations of Brown and Hutchins to address school in Sacramento. The teachers reveal no classes next Thursday. Complete plot twist. Students expected factual recaps. This violated their journalistic assumptions. The surprise taught them. News isn't just facts. Find the core impact.
Had the teacher simply lectured about this concept, students would have forgotten quickly.
Third type, challenging conventional wisdom. Make audiences rethink assumptions. Example: the healthiest drink isn't water, it's breast milk. Immediately grabs attention. Fourth type, paradoxical statements. To go fast, slow down. Creates cognitive tension. Fifth type, breaking patterns like a commercial starting with silence instead of music. Sixth type, defying expectations. The security guard who became CEO stories. Key principle. Surprise opens mental windows for ideas to enter long-term memory. Effective surprise requires balancing novelty and relevance, not just shock value. Case study. Apple's 1984 commercial broke Super Bowl ad conventions, creating historic impact. Remember, unexpectedness works best when followed by meaningful substance. Next principle, concreteness, making abstract ideas tangible through specific examples. But through surprise, students' understanding of journalism transformed in seconds. Third method, create curiosity gaps, something intriguing yet unknown to the audience. A curiosity gap exists when people care about something but lack complete knowledge. Behavior economist George Lowenstein, Carnegie Mellon notes knowledge gaps create mental discomfort. Revealing unknown information makes audiences crave closure, maintaining their attention. Even bad movies retain viewers. Why? Open story gaps demand resolution.
Media often use clickbait, like invisible chemicals in your home could kill you tonight.
Effective gap creation starts with mysteries or questions. 20 jobs I will replace first. Help audiences discover what they don't know they want to know. Best-selling book, Freakonomics campaign asked, why do drug dealers live with their moms? This provocative question created instant curiosity and engagement. Second principle, summary, unexpectedness. Surprising ideas better capture and retain attention through 3 methods. 1. Present, shocking facts. 2. Break mental models. 3. Create curiosity gaps. Third principle, concreteness, making abstract ideas tangible. Human brains remember concrete concepts better than abstract terms. What's concrete language? Words creating sensory images, things we can see, feel, or instantly visualize. Car ad, saying, high performance abstract. BS 060, miles per hour in 3.2 seconds, concrete. Next, we'll explore how concrete language enhances memorability and persuasion. But V8 engine becomes concrete. Listeners instantly visualize 8 cylinders in a V formation. Aluminum casings and coiled components create tangible technological sophistication. Some ideas remain too abstract and vague for effective communication. The solution. Translate them into sensory experiences audiences can grasp. Let's examine a real-world case study.
Pioneer Jerry Kaplan sought funding for his tablet computer concept without prototypes or documents. Armed only with a brown folder containing blank papers, he faced skeptical Silicon Valley investors.
Watching thorough presentations fail, Kaplan adopted radical concrete communication. He slammed the folder on the conference table, declaring, "Gentlemen, this is the future computer." Investors tentatively touched the folder as if interacting with revolutionary technology. This concrete demonstration secured $4 million funding immediately. The folder physically embodied portable computing better than any blueprint. Abstract visions invite conflicting interpretations. Example: build the best search engine means engineer A, maximum search results. Engineer B, fastest processing speed. Engineer, etc. Most relevant answers.
Vague goals create operational chaos through multiple interpretations.
Contrast with Kennedy's moon mission. Land Americans on the moon. Unified global understanding. For every NASA engineer understood exactly what success meant. Third principle summary. Concreteness beats abstraction. Abstract concepts struggle with public cognition, make them tactile and specific. Concrete ideas capture minds effectively and drive unified action. Fourth principle, credibility. How to make ideas trustworthy. First method, leverage authority, experts, institutions, or celebrities in specific fields. Endorsements increase credibility, like recommended by Nobel laureates on book covers. Second method, real-life testimonials from ordinary people related to the idea.
Anti-smoking ads featuring smokers with COPD prove more convincing than statistics.
Detergent commercials using staged customer interviews demonstrate this technique. The Doe Foundation, Nui homeless aid organization, transformed lives through rehabilitation programs. They assigned Dennis, a former homeless man turned driver, to shuttle donors. During the 45-minute ride, Dennis's personal story impressed donors more than official presentations. This authentic narrative, whether planned or spontaneous, enhanced credibility dramatically. Third method, use vivid details, data, or pass the Sinaha test. Bubble tea brand claiming annual sales could circle Earth 3 times. AC ads, boasting only 1 kilowatt-hour per night, employ specific energy data. The Sina test refers to Frank Sinatra's song, New York, New York, a single convincing case proving capability in toughest conditions. Example, medical device working in war zones proves reliability everywhere. Fourth principle, summary. Build credibility through authority, testimonials, and concrete evidence. Next, we'll explore emotional resonance. The fifth principle for sticky ideas. Frank Sinatra's song, New York. New York features the line, "If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere." This lyric inspired the Sumatra test. Proving capability in one challenging domain establishes credibility across all domains. Example, becoming the official wine for Olympic banquets instantly elevates prestige for all occasions. An Olympic-endorsed nutritional product gains universal trust in its benefits. Fourth method, enable audience verification. Reagan's 1980 campaign famously asked, "Are you better off now than 4 years ago?" Bypassing economic jargon for personal validation. This approach made economic critiques tangible through lived experience. In the 1980s, Australian researchers Marshall and Warren discovered H. pylori causes ulcers.
Initially dismissed due to their obscure status, they faced academic rejection.
Marshall employed radical verification. He drank 1 billion H. pylori bacteria, developing ulcer symptoms days later. then curing himself with antibiotics.
This dramatic demonstration challenged skeptics. "Don't believe me, try it yourself." The experiment gained crucial support, sparking global research validation. Their Nobel-winning work revolutionized ulcer treatment worldwide.
Fourth principle, summary. Trust precedes effective communication. Build credibility through authority endorsements, real testimonials, concrete data, Sneha test cases, and verifiable proofs. Next, we'll examine the fifth principle, emotional resonance. For ideas to stick, credibility is crucial. 4 methods enhance trustworthiness. 1. Leverage authority. 2. Use relatable testimonials from ordinary people. 3. Employ detailed data or Sneha test cases. 4. Enable audience verification through personal experience. Now, let's explore the fifth principle, emotional resonance. Belief alone isn't enough. Why? Because our goal is driving action, not just agreement. Effective communication requires moving people from trust to care. To motivate action, we must engage emotions alongside rationality. This means interrupting logical processing with emotional triggers. The Heath brothers propose 4 emotional levers. First, create individual empathy through compelling personal stories.
Example: the iconic Big Eyes photo for Project Hope raised more donations than poverty statistics.
Second, use emotional association. Link ideas to existing feelings. 2 psychological phenomena demonstrate this.
1. The Weatherman paradox. Forecasters in rainy cities receive hate mail.
2. The lunch technique. People favor policies heard during meals. Both show emotional context shapes, perception, negative weather associations, vs. positive dining experiences.
People hate bad weather, dislike messengers.
People enjoy meals, accept accompanying messages. Example: Nobel. Branded products leverage respect for science awards. Family-focused ads link products to warmth and love, like Coca-Cola's holiday campaigns. Third method, appeal to self-interest. Show tangible personal benefits. This approach works because people naturally prioritize self-interest. The simplest method, highlight what directly benefits the audience. Legendary copywriter John Caples advised, every line should address reader self-interest. Make headlines promise desired benefits. When creating ads, focus on user benefits rather than product features. In speeches, constantly address what's in it for the audience. The book suggests frequent use of you to personalize benefits made to stick. Page 78. Fourth method, appeal to identity beyond basic needs. Target higher aspirations. Interest typically means wealth, safety. But human needs go deeper. Maslow's hierarchy ranges from physiological needs to self-actualization. Base needs food. Safety form the pyramid's foundation. Should we ignore higher-level needs like belonging and purpose? The authors argue higher needs offer stronger emotional leverage. Military recruitment ads emphasize honor, service over salary benefits. Identity-based appeals make people act according to their self-concept. Example: as responsible citizens, We recycle. VS. Recycling saves money. Celebrity pacts as leverage. Aspirational identity, not authority. These ads say, "This is what people like you or who you admire do." Identity appeals work through social proof and aspirational alignment.
Do you want to be as stylish and adored as them? Then join their movement.
We've now covered the fifth principle, emotional resonance. Emotionally charged ideas drive action through four methods: empathy building, association, self-interest, and identity appeals. Finally, the sixth principle, storytelling. Stories serve dual purposes. 1. Providing actionable templates. 2. Inspiring motivation through narrative.
Weight loss ads showing real transformations provide both rhetoric and inspiration.
The Heath brothers identify 3 core story archetypes. 1. Challenge plot. Overcoming obstacles, e.g., weight loss journeys. Typical structure: initial struggle, intervention success. 2. Connection plot, bridging. Social divides.
Cinderella stories inspire belief in transcending social barriers.
Celebrity, charity work with underprivileged children, uses this archetype effectively.
3. Creativity plot. Ginetimal problems involving breakthroughs. Example: startup origin stories, like Airbnb's cereal box funding.
These narratives provide mental simulation for real-world application. Effective stories combine concrete details with emotional triggers. Key takeaways: stories aren't decoration, they're cognitive flight simulators.
Next steps. Apply these 6 principles to make your ideas unforgettable. Like Newton discovering gravity through a falling apple, a classic creativity plot.
Let's examine a real case study. World Bank's Denning convinced executives to update systems in 10 minutes. How? He told them a story about Zambia in 1996.
A field worker in Kamina needed malaria prevention data for World Bank projects.
This valuable work faced information accessibility challenges.
The solution came from an unexpected source: early internet access. He found answers on CDC Atlanta's website through dial-up connection. Before Denning finished, executives interrupted, demanding system reforms. Exactly the conclusion Denning wanted them to reach independently.
The Zambia story provided perfect mental simulation for decision-making. Stories help identify crucial narrative elements and potential. They possess unique persuasive advantages. Direct statements invite, critique stories, engage deliberate thinking.
Which works better? Executives adopting Denning's story as their own conclusion. The ultimate validation. Decision makers vocalizing your arguments.
Sixth principle, summary. Storytelling provides templates and motivation. Effective stories make audiences co-authors of your conclusions. Recap. 6 principles from Made to Stick. Principle 1. Simplicity. Find the core idea and express it concisely using prioritization and analogy. Principle 2. Unexpectedness. Use 3 methods to capture attention. 1. Present surprising facts. 2. Break existing mental. 3. Create curiosity gaps. Principle 3. Concreteness. Tangible ideas create unified understanding and drive action. Principle 4. Credibility. 4. Trust-building methods, authority, testimonials, data, verification, and Seneca test cases. Principle 5. Emotion. Ideas with emotional resonance motivate action through empathy, association, self-interest, and identity appeals. Principle 6. Storytelling. Provides actionable templates and motivation through 3 narrative archetypes.
Sticky ideas combine core concept plus attention plus comprehension plus memory plus belief plus care plus action. These 6 principles form the acronym SUCCESS, the formula for affable communication.
Ordinary people create viral ideas through genuine insight, not resources or fame.
The ultimate power. Anyone with valuable knowledge can make ideas stick.
This concludes our exploration of Made to Stick. Full notes available below.